What's up, everyone? It's Trace Face. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I'm sorry for that. I have a lot of stuff to go over with everybody this evening, and I can't wait to share with you guys some of the things that have happened this week. A very amazing thing happened this week. But before I get into that, I just want to thank all of you so much from the bottom of my heart that have been liking, sharing, subscribing to my videos and getting that information out there, because it's working, because people are messaging me, people are getting the help. I am booked almost every night thanks to you guys. It's amazing. I can't even believe that this is happening, and I cannot thank you enough, all of you, for you're the reasons for this happening. So I do want to let everybody know I am running a special right now. I am doing 2 sessions for the price of 1. If you are interested in working with me, I will leave my email in the drop-down bar of the menu box, and you can email me and we can go over pricing. It's very affordable. My prices are very affordable, and I have client testimonials that I will share tomorrow. I don't have a printer at the moment, so tomorrow I was planning on going to the library because I have to anyways, and I will print out some of these so that I can share them with you to show the help that I'm able to give to people out there. And I'm very thankful for that, and I'm very blessed. So I want to make sure that you all know that, and I want to make sure that you know I'm very thankful. So I think tonight's topic is going to be about when you know you've had enough of narcissists, okay? And when you know you've had enough, you begin by kicking them all out of your life. And it starts with probably the main one you had in your life for a long period of time. And then slowly but surely, you begin to kick all of them out. And I am proud to announce to all of you that for many of you that have been following my channel for a long time, you know that the last part of my life I had to get out of my life was the narcissistic work environment that I was in for the last year and 8 months. I took on a new position, and 2 weeks into this position, I knew that it was a narcissistic work environment. That was the catalyst was the executive director, who was a absolute, without a doubt, narcissist, to the point where I'm finding out that the nickname he had at his last job was the White Devil, okay? Where he worked beforehand, people called this man the White Devil. This man was so evil, and I think most of you know that when you are in a narcissistic work environment like that, with the person at the top that is the narcissist, this stuff trickles down. It affects the entire work environment. They have to have flying monkeys that are part of their operation. They, everything soup to nuts is narcissistic work environment, from how they control you, from how they make you feel like you're never doing enough, but they keep piling more work on you. I mean, the stories and the examples I have of what I just went through in the last year and 8 months are horrible. And I knew my second week into it, I knew what I was dealing with because I had been through this before. And I don't know about a lot of you, but I've been talking to a lot of people in the last week since I walked out. I actually walked out on the job. I walked out. I quit. I've never done anything like that before in my life. But I knew I did the right thing because I was smiling. I was happy. I felt warranted. It felt warranted. I felt that they got exactly, especially him, got exactly what he deserved. After the way he treated me, 7 other women have come forward about his behavior to who is above him, who has done nothing about it, including 2 grievances filed against this man, and still nothing has been done about it. I don't go into names and details, but where I did work was a faith-based organization, okay? And as many of us know, narcissists love to hide behind religion. They love it. because they get to go around pretending to be someone that they're not, claiming that they follow certain rules and conduct and things that we were supposed to be taught in the Bible. But these people are the absolute opposite of anything and everything that is all good written in the Bible. They are the examples we see written in the Bible of such as stories as Jezebel and Ahab, and many more things of that nature where the Bible literally talks about psychopathic behavior. This is what I was dealing with. It was so strategic. It was so satanic. It was the examples and the things that like I said, I went through and others went through. It's unbelievable. And narcissists, as we know, when you're in a workplace with a narcissist, especially if this person is your boss, you have to play a game in order to survive. And the game that you play with them is you have to make off that you don't know that they're a narcissist. But it's very hard, okay? Especially at my age, when I've been through enough and I've gotten to the point where I literally have said to myself, I'm not tolerating anyone else's crap in my life. I'm not doing it. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you want to pay me. No, I will not tolerate abuse. I will not tolerate lies. I will not tolerate deceit. I will not tolerate any sort of manipulation or trickery or BS. It's not going to happen. Okay? So, I did what I had to do. I literally had no choice. My doctor wanted to take me out on medical leave because I've been so sick since October, and she believed that the reason I'm getting so sick was because I'm not healing because of the amount of stress I'm under at work. And she was right. She's right. Nothing was going to change. Even if I had taken a medical leave out, and nonprofits, they can do all kinds of things like deny you medical leave because they could technically claim there was no one to do my position while I'm out, which is true. They don't have a pot to piss in right now. That agency is probably going to close because they're so in the hole. Anyway, I wasn't going to play any more games. I wasn't going to put any more in their control, in his control. I'm not filing for unemployment. I don't want to see you. Listen, I didn't want to see you another minute of my life. I don't need anything from you. I don't want anything from you. I am done. You don't deserve another ounce of my time, energy, efforts, nothing after the way you've treated me. And now I truly understand the meaning of when they say people have reached a breaking point. Because I literally started packing up my stuff and it was like my body was just doing it. I was just doing it. I absolutely had enough. And it was the last place in my life that I literally had to walk away. I did not have a choice. I had to stand up for myself. Nobody was going to do that for me. So, I did it. And it's been a week. I did this last Monday. I took the week literally to focus on me, to focus on what it is I really want to do, to get myself a game plan together of how that's going to look for me this year, what it is I want to do. Not the life anybody else thinks that I should be living. I watched who I got my advice from this week, who I talked to this week, because everybody's going to have an opinion about what I did, right? Who cares? Okay? I'm in a position right now that I could do it. Money? Yeah, money will be tight. I'm going to figure it out. I have to share with all of you that I thankfully, I've been friends with somebody for, we're more or less were acquaintances for about 10 years. And he kind of came around when he saw that I was single. And about a month ago, our first date, we went Christmas shopping together. That was our first date together. And he, ever since, has really been quite the friend to me. He has done more for me in the last month than any partner I've had in the last 2 decades since I started dating has ever done for me. Ever. And I am very thankful for him. He told me, I don't care what it takes. you're not going to want for anything. I will take care of you. I will do whatever it is. I have money. Don't worry about that. Just concentrate on getting a job you really want. And as much as I don't want to accept the help, and I don't want to ask for help, and I'm going to be okay, and I'll be fine, because that's where I've had to come from in these toxic relationships I was with. Are you kidding me? My exes not only couldn't even handle when I was sick, okay, and didn't even want to tolerate when I was sick or anything would happen, but they would have never said such a thing to me. Ever. Ever. In a million years. They would have been like, you need to figure it out. You need to go wait tables. You need to go do this, or what, if I had done something like that. Never would they have said such a thing to me. Never would they have proved it. I mean, he sat here for the last few weekends taking care of me. I was very sick. And making me soup, making me everything he could think of so I had food for the week. I mean, it's strange because I'm not used to anything like that. And, when you're coming out of these unhealthy, I just came out of a very unhealthy marriage. And before that, for those of you that know, I had 2 narcissistic abusive relationships right before him. So I had 3 back to back. And, it was not a reciprocal relationship. It was always me giving, and them taking. And never would they have looked at me and said, I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure you're going to be okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, he's sitting there talking about giving me his bonus check and working overtime. What? I'm not used to that. However, I wanted to share this with you guys tonight to tell you and to show you that that's how it's supposed to be. That is how a partner is supposed to treat you. I know if I was with someone and that happened, that's how I would treat them. Okay? I would understand, and I would treat them with respect and dignity, and I would do whatever I have to do, and I would take care of them, and I have, and I've done it. I had to do it. I had narcs that just, didn't work or took these crap jobs here and there because they didn't know what it is they wanted to do. So I've had to do that. But I wanted to share that with you guys. That's how it should be. That's how a relationship is supposed to be. When you have an equal partnership, you actually have a want and desire to take care of your partner and want to see them healthy, and will back them up and say, you know what? You did the right thing. You had to get out. Your health was at stake. Your mental health was at stake. You had to get out. And now I want to see you get something you actually enjoy, not something that, you think you want to do or you feel like you have to do. So it's been quite the week of taking this all in, giving myself a breather, letting my body heal. Tonight is the first night I felt better since Halloween when I first got sick. I had to get a blood panel done, a chest x-ray, a nasal x-ray, because nothing was healing. Whatever they were giving me, it wasn't working. Somebody had put in one of my YouTube comments about they think that all the antibiotics they did put me on and the steroids that I was on, it was just like weakening my immune system. I absolutely agree with you. I wish that our healthcare system was completely different and that we were allowed by our insurance to go see holistic doctors, because I would go to them in a heartbeat over these other doctors that just push, medications on you and you're not getting any better. So, yes, tonight's title I think I want of the video to be is when you know you've had enough of narcissists. And when you know that is, when you kick out the main one in your life and then you slowly but surely start kicking out the rest of them, you literally can't tolerate any more of them at all. At any part, in any aspect of your life. It doesn't even matter. I didn't even have a plan. And I just walked out. That's how much I am done with it. I am done with toxic people. I watched this one person drive out 7 or 9 different people since nine different people since I was there. 9 people in a year and 8 months. That is not normal. That proves that, these narcissists will stop at nothing. He's practically in bed with who's in charge of him, and who's in charge of him is protecting. The protecting, the hiding, the covering, that all goes on within some of these quote-unquote religions. And it's all coming to a head now, isn't it? We're seeing it all throughout the news since the summer, aren't we? So, you stick to what's true. You stick to staying with healthy people in your life, and you kick out the toxic people. And that's what you should do. No one should ever sit around and tolerate abuse. Doesn't matter what the cost is. I'm going to go through the suffering now till I find something else. That's fine. I'd rather take that suffering of finding another job, no matter how long it takes, than to have to deal with another minute of the suffering I was going through at work. So, hope that you'll congratulate me on another huge move I made for myself in saying I am done with abuse and I will not tolerate it from anyone or anything anymore, ever. I am Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.